Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Nautilus and we'll be trying to take on the Volibear adventure from the Titans of Runeterra Campaign. Is this like my fifth attempt at this adventure at this point? Nautilus just has a very weak early bird presence. It's mitigated by his 6-star power, but I'm not near his 6-star, so instead I just have to deal with the fact that I have to somehow get something that makes it so I have a better early game. I'm trying to reroll into something that gives me card draw, but it's not working. Overprepared, phantom pranks, we've got this, no, none of this is good. Old wind is not good, neither is counterfeit production. Rifarian might be decent. At the very least it works on a significant portion of my units. Let's hope this helps mitigate my weakness. Nautilus is at 5 stars now, which is the recommended star level for this adventure, but even then I don't know if this will be enough. I just need to get ramp, get more I don't know, get more ways to interact with the opponent's board. Even then it might not be enough. Well, at the very least we hit deep right on our second turn, so now I can just devour off the depths, his larger unit. The Trifarian might strike's the weakest, right, so I can go 2 for 1 by doing this. Yep. Nice. Let's also draw another sea monster, sure. I want it. I'm kind of tempted to play Nautilus here just to... Actually, I'll go Hired Gun, give the opponent an opportunity to play something. Then I'll go Nautilus. Nautilus almost guaranteed to kill the opponent's unit because of how big it is. The opponent might place something here, but it's fine because I have the Grumbled Slugs to get rid of them. And now the opponent's unit dies. And I killed the opponent on our second attacking turn. This was good, but the worst has yet to come. I know for a fact how hard the upcoming encounters can be. Eye of Nagakeboros, 3 mana, draw 2, and spawn 2. The spawn part is not relevant, the draw is the good part. Lysandra, Nora, Cyan. Lysandra is not good enough. Nora is a very big maybe. Just because Portal Palooza is interesting. I'm going to pick up Nora. It's a champion that actually can be played on the first few turns. Now the question is, do I go for the Unscarred River or the Stargazer? I had more success against this Unscarred River, so let's go for it. Even though the striking of the opponent's unit is not that great for me if I don't kill it right away. Let's skip this hand. I can go Nora into Devour of the Depths if need be. Let's drop down the Nora. Okay, I can't get rid of that with the Devour of the Depth, so instead let's drag Dredgers.
Fight or die.
That's a problem. Why is the Portal Palooza so expensive? It's the Nora one. Okay, that explains it. Let's get rid of the more expensive Overwhelm unit, or the higher attack one, I mean. Then I can do this and this. I take no damage. The opponent Tarkas the Traveless is going to be a problem. Ish, for sure, but that's a problem for later. Because for now, everything's fine. In fact, I'm very tempted to just attack with everything just to see if he blocks with the Tarkas. Okay, it doesn't block the larger units, which is unlucky for me. But we haven't taken damage yet, and we're at a pretty stable point. And we actually can draw into a couple of sea monsters here. Actually going to buy up Nagakiboros here as well. Keep drawing. I can jump block with all of my summoned units. Maybe this is a good setup. The Nora helps mitigate one of Nautilus' biggest problems, the lack of early board presence. So maybe this is the run. I think we should be able to kill the opponent here. At the very least, I'll get him very close to death. Unless he just doesn't do anything, that's also an option. Yeah, the opponent doesn't do anything, he dies. Perfect. We didn't even lose that much health. So I can go for the shop here and hopefully stack my deck a bit more. The breakpoints are what? I don't exactly remember. Okay, Jettison's good, Battle Banner's good, Officer Backup, nah. Definitely picking up the Scrap Shot, picking up more eyes. Jettison is good, but doesn't really contribute towards the... No. You know, it doesn't really contribute towards our board control thing. So maybe this is a bad decision. Instead of Jettison, maybe the Eclectic Collection is better, because at the very least it summons something. Ally strikes an enemy, if it survives, stun it. Heroic Charge is also tempting. Yeah, I'm not going to waste money on the Officer Backup. I'm just going to buy the spells. Heroic Charge. We go for the healer. We don't spend any money there because... And we don't even cut a card because our deck benefits from being large. Maybe I should have bought more cards just so I could get benefits for our stacked deck, but this might be fine. Yeah, I'll keep this entire hand. I'm actually going to do a little bit of math because it's 18 for the stacked deck plus every 12 cards above it, so 30 is a breakpoint, 42 is a breakpoint, 54, and 66. 66 is the most... It's likely the highest we'll get.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
Yeah, no. That doesn't really work out for us. I was thinking about heroic charging, but nah. Let's just hit with the shipwreck order. At the very least, I'll be able to trade into the opponent's units nicely. Okay, my shipwreck order dies in the process. But as long as I hit with the Nora, it should be fine, because I get the portal in my deck. Not good. I'm going to drop down the junk construct. Wait, it already is at 9-9. Damn. Didn't think it'd be that large. Well, I'm going to stun that there. Ooh. In fact, I'm going to kill that there. Everything's a-okay. I'm not drawing any sea monsters, and in fact I'm not even burning any sea monsters. But you know what? I think that's okay. Because my board is very large. And there goes most of my board. All of my board, in fact. How much damage? It's 4 doubled up, so 8. 8 damage to my entire board. Womp womp. Well, let's drop down the junk construct. That will just result in me taking 1 damage, so I'm not even going to bother with attacking. Well, fortunately for me, the opponent's basically out of cards. That means I can go play for mag. The opponent's board should die here. Yep. I'm actually going to go for the salvage, because I want as large a board as possible. Because I'm about to do something funny. And I'm going to go for the eclectic collection. And I'm going to play another here as well.
Portals, up and down and all around. I see my shelf.
Yeah, feel free to attack into the junk construct. It's not going to matter, because by this point I'm pretty sure you just die on board. Even if you block one of the 17/17s, everything's going to be okay. Now, Cosmic Inspiration is funny, but I don't think it's good enough. Y'all Hunters actually draws, and it adds more sea monsters to my hand. So I think this is the correct choice. Yep. Let's hope I don't end up regretting it. Spells or item chest? Let's go for the item chest. It can hit both spells and other units. Mist below with giant spell. Nah. Pyromantic Quake, Heroic Charge. I suppose Salvage with Pyromantic Quake is good because more card draw. Let's hope that I'm not wrong. And we're at Malphite yet again. Let's hope that I actually am able to face off against Malphite properly this time. Honestly, I'm tempted to just skip this entire hand. They all summon units once I play them. So I think this is fine. I'll just go for the Nora right away. I have the Ravarok. I'm going to strike. I'm going to drop the Drag Dredgers just to keep tossing. Then the next turn, after all the stuns go off, I can actually go for the Eclectic Collection and Salvage as ways to kind of create a board after my board's gone. Except Nora is dying and she's not coming back, which is unlucky. But you know what? It could be worse. Let's skip. Dropping down card draw. Well, at the very least, the opponent is not going to be able to play Malphite's champion spell here. And I can jump block like so. It appears the opponent actually opened up with landmarks instead of opening up with a oops alt sheep's hand that has screwed me over in the past. Obliterate the weakest enemy. The weakest enemy is going to be obliterated. Okay then. I'll just go ahead and play around it by making sure that I have a whole bunch of weak enemies on board. I thought about using the scrap shot to kill the Malphite, but it's overkill and unnecessary. Look at all those rockfall paths. Sure would be a shame if my units didn't really matter. 15-15. Let's go for Eye of Nagaki Boros. I'm going to play Salvage? No, Salvage is a way to overdraw. I guess we're using Eclectic Collection on this board. Neat. That's something I can use Devour of the Depths on. Actually, Devour of the Depths is a waste there. I forgot about the fact that I have the Referee in Might. Unfortunately, the opponent doesn't really appear to have any units on board, so whatever I summon here is going to end up having its summon effect wasted. I'll use the hired gun, sure. You're really using our entire turn to kill that Unitario. Well, suit yourself. My units are so massive by this point that there's nothing the opponent can do. Wow, it sure is nice when the opponent doesn't open up with all of his units in hand and all of them being cheap, which is a 3-mana 12/12. Skirmisher Saber, Iceborne Gauntlet on Nautilus or on Nora. Iceborne on Nautilus might be good. More Noras are good as well though. I'm going to pick up more Noras. I feel like the extra board presence is better. Or early board presence. Pyromania, Phalanx, Easy Prey. I'm going to reroll. When you target an ally with a single target spell copied on your weakest ally, grant the weakest enemy vulnerable. Allies spawn 3 on attack. I am going to pick that up. Board presence. Board presence is the key of the game. And I'm going for the Frostcoat Cub because it's not a vicious enemy. But it still gives me access to all that delicious gold from the chest. 1 heroic shard should do. Aura. I am going to wait. Yeah,
Cup of tea?
I did well wasting. Now that thing dies without even managing to hit once or allow the opponent to draw once.
Portals everywhere.
And the opponent's board is under control. I just have that massive overwhelmer to deal with. But I actually have a answer to that. So instead, the problem should be that thing. Actually, Rumble Slug's better because it allows me to go for the 2 spells. Can hit there, poke there. Since the opponent's attacking, I'm going to defend like that. And everything's under control now. Direct Treasure skills that. Yep. And the opponent's basically at the point where he is out of units or out of cards in hand. That's what I meant. Athletic Collection is something I want to go for, but I might not even do it because I can just do this and clear the opponent's board and attack. Okay. Fortunately, the opponent isn't going to draw anything with that. And if things work out the way I want to, that thing isn't going to get to attack. Except the opponent actually goes ahead and attacks right away. Well, fortunately I can just jump block everything. And the next healer encounter, I suppose I'll heal my units. It's going to strike the weakest unit, so that thing. Yep. So that's a way to remove my unit, that unit. And I can drop down the Wounded White Flame just to level up Nora.
Ready for a new adventure.
This way the units from the portals are bigger. And now my units are deep. So the opponent isn't even going to be able to properly play anything. Let's strike there. And then I can drop this down, clear the opponent's unit. Even without the effect, in fact. And everything swings and kills the opponent. Oh, we're actually doing it. I didn't think I'd be able to.
Just another's beginning.
But I guess all I needed to do was upgrade Nautilus to 5 stars instead of keeping it at 4 stars. Still not great though. Citrus Courier or more Shipwreck Hoarders. Honestly, just because it has Norris Tea, I'm going to pick that up. And Gold Chest, definitely, since we have a shop coming up. Let's hope I can pick up a lot of good things. Wild Inspiration, never created cards, cost 1 less, sure. Devour of the Depths, picking that up. Vampiric Scepter on Perevna. No way I'm passing that up. Saphirsa. What's the upcoming encounters? Ethereal Remitter, Champion Item Chest. Yeah, I'm going to pick up the Champion Item Chest. So 61, 62, 63, 64. And if I go for this encounter, right after this encounter I'll hit the 66 card marks, so that's another breakpoint for the stack deck. Everything is properly planned out. Keep the Devourer and the Junk Construct, toss everything else. Seems like a plan. I would have liked to have more spells in hand though. There go all my spells. Well, at the very least I have 2 Noras in hand. Let's see what the opponent does first. That's theirs. Frightening. Junk Construct, go. That's frightening as well. Let's go for the Nora. And hope the opponent blocks into this. It does. Nice. The more portals in my deck, the better. 21 away from deep. Well, this gets us closer to deep. Let's get closer to deep, shall we? Saphirsa kills that thing right away. Sure. Oh, right, Dragon Egg. Summon a random dragon of my base cost or less. Forgot about that part. You might get that thing back, but it gets captured immediately. Unluckily for me, I have to trade in the Saphirsa just so the Frozen Strals don't pop out. But with Nora leveled up, all of my portals become significantly better. 28. 7 cards in hand, let's draw 2. No reason not to play the Saphirsa, other than the fact that I want to proc the Trifarian Might. Yeah, I'd rather have the Trifarian Might. Yep, now I can go ahead and Trifarian Might that down. Partially. I'll deal with it with the darkness actually becoming irrelevant for once, instead of just being useless like it usually is. Ram summon, activate all ally plunder effects. That's unnecessary. Stormbringer, there goes my entire board. And the opponent gets something back. Fortunately, I have an answer. Saphirsa. And then I can do this in response to that. Saphirsa gives me something. And I'm pretty sure I just win against the opponents here. He might block. this attack. It doesn't, okay. But him not blocking means that I can do this. And then darkness. Like that. And all of a sudden the opponent dies. All of my massive threats managed to kill him. And we didn't even have a lot of spells in hand, so maybe we're at the point where we don't even need to mulligan hard for spells. And Trancing Lure on the Shipwreck Order is definitely not something I'm passing up though. We're at 64. Add an extra copy of that champion. Deep and I'm a sea monster. Regeneration, Fury, and I'm a dragon. Deep Nora, and she's a sea monster. And we're at 67, so we did manage to hit the crucial breakpoint. So now all of our units have +3/+3, if I'm not mistaken. Let's hope that I don't end up getting screwed by the opponent. I'm keeping the salvage and the scrap shot, tossing one salvage and the hired gun back into our deck, because I feel like they're necessary. Ravena in the opening hand is good, isn't she? I mean, everything in my deck is going to get +5/+5. Unfortunately, I don't get Nora though. Let's salvage first. How close are we to deep? Probably not that close, yeah, we're at 30. I'm going to drop down the Ravena, just because by doing so, all my future units become significantly better. Yeah, that's fine. You're wasting one of your Volibears just to clear something. Or it's not even one of his Volibears, never mind. He's using one of his board clears just to clear something that's not even that crucial to my game plan.
His forge's heat blinds me no
Let's
longer.
drop down the Bramble Slug. It's going to kill there. Going to scrap shot that thing. Now I strikes an enemy though. First there, then there. Atakan's going to be scary though, once he attacks. Let's hope I don't die here. 36 damage, 41, 36. The opponent kills me because he rolled an Atakan. Maybe I should have stunned the Atakan instead of everything else, or the other unit, the Volibear. At the very least, Volibear wouldn't have had Overwhelm, so I could have jump blocked it. That was my mistake. But I would have been fine if the opponent hadn't played that last Prophet of Val here. But we have the safety net, we're fine. We can still pull it off. Let's just keep calm. I'm going to toss those two back, keep the salvage and the scrap shot. Hopefully I draw a... What's she called? Nora. Hopefully I draw Nora here. There she is. I'm going to wait for the opponent to do something. Nora is going to capture the volley, strike that thing.
We will display Ornn's corpse for all to see.
No, he will be buried and then forgotten.
Well, let's kill that right away. Unfortunately, Nora is going to be killed as well.
Oh, spittle spat.
The opponent has a Volibear. Clash of Titans. Well... crap. The opponent now has 2 Volibears, and I have no way to deal with either of them.
What do you tell the offerers here?
The truth of all here. The finality of the storm.
Can I get something that gives me eclectic collection? Is not exactly what I need. Can I even survive at this point? I don't think so.
I have given all.
If the opponent doesn't remove the... never mind. He removes my units. I was about to say I can jump block both the volley and the other volley. But never mind. I messed up. If only I'd played properly on my first attempt, then things would have gone fine now. Oh well. I guess this will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Till then.